New research links evictions to additional coronavirus deaths.
Yeah, that says more Hoosiers are being ordered out of their homes despite the federal moratorium on evictions. My teammate's Julia Dang has been following this housing crisis. Julia.
Well, Brooke, tenant advocates say too many people who qualify for protection are losing their homes. A new public health model shows the end result could be thousands of additional COVID deaths here in Indiana.
It's terrifying.
Christina Everman has been hiding this eviction notice from her kids.
I was very upset.
The single mother of 3 says she stopped working in March because she couldn't afford to have somebody else watch her kids when schools closed. She managed for a few months until the enhanced unemployment benefits ended.
Cut me down to $149 before taxes a week.
Everman couldn't make rent in August or September. She's not alone. Urban Institute data shows a higher than average need for rental assistance where she lives in Frankfurt. Everman applied for state rental aid and was told she was eligible.
And the landlord said that they would not accept the assistance.
She submitted the signed declaration stating she qualifies for protection under the CDC's eviction moratorium. But last week, she found this notice on her door anyway.
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised.
Tenant advocate Andrew Bradley says landlords are under immense financial pressure. Some are choosing not to renew leases for tenants who can't pay in full or finding reasons to evict other than non-payment. The moratorium doesn't explicitly protect tenants in those situations. The National Housing Law Project argues it should.
The effect is going to be the same. If people are put out on the street, then that still increases the threat to public health.
According to a University of Pennsylvania study that simulates the spread of COVID, every 70 evictions during the pandemic could lead to 1 additional COVID death. In Indiana, an estimated 250,000 households are at risk of eviction.
That means that there could easily be 3,500 to 4,500 additional deaths in Indiana unless we successfully prevent those evictions.
Everman is fighting to halt the case against her. Her lease doesn't end until next year, and she says she hasn't violated the contract aside from non-payment. But she fears this declaration won't protect her family in court next week.
It feels like the protection's not actually there.
Even tenants who are covered by the moratorium are only protected until the end of the year. Unless it's extended, non-payment evictions can begin again in 90 days. Live in the studio, Julia Dang, Wish TV and WishTV.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.